Hi, everyone. Welcome back. It's been a great day so far. And we're going to talk more silver. We're going to speak with Andrew Pollard here, who's the president CEO of BlackRock Silver. Well, big year so far. Silver's in the news and also some big results. Andrew, how's it going? Tell us what's happening.
Yeah, listen, it's been a wild ride the past month or so. We put out our maiden PEA on our project, a discovery we made just 4 years ago in September. And since then, we've rocketed on the back of that. We really helped crystallize the value. It doesn't, when you do these things, it doesn't add intrinsic value, but it helps quantify what you've done so far. And I think that was the light bulb that went off for a lot of investors, including Eric Sprott, who invested $5 million above market in us a few days after we put out those results. And those results are pretty impressive. It's 8.6 million silver equivalent ounces per year, 8-year mine life, and projected to be one of the lowest cost operations globally at 11.96 per ounce all in. So it's good, but it's going to get a lot better because we're doing a lot of drilling this year, and we actually just put out our first set of drill results from this program and hit some of the highest grade intercepts we've ever found, and those are on our M&I conversion program. So you're off to a good start. The stock's performing well, but compared to our peers, we're still wildly undervalued.
It is. The results are huge. I think on the PA from last year, it was like a 39 IRR, and like I said, it's like 11.96. That's
yeah. Well, we used base case at $23 silver and $1,900 gold, and even at that, we ended up with close to 40% after-tax IRR. On those reports, you can only show an upside like 20% above that. So our upside case was at 22.80 gold and 27 silver, and at that, like 55% after-tax IRR, and our MPV goes up from 323 to just under $500 million US. And that's, those numbers are stale now because, silver's 32 as of this morning?
It's 32. And I don't mind saying this because it's not overly promotional, but the LMBA just did a survey of analysts, and they're expecting silver to hit 45 by the end of the year.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah.
I'm like, holy cow, that's aggressive. Like, hey, I'll take it.
Yeah.
But they're the ones saying it. It's not me.
Yeah, well, listen, it's the perfect setup for both silver and gold right here. And that's what makes our project unique, is that it's just silver and gold. There's no base metals, no zinc, no lead. Nothing. So our metallurgy is about as vanilla as it could possibly be. The recoveries are great. Straightforward operation, which this PEA actually outlines in great detail. The grades, what's nice about having the highest grade project in the industry, at 570 head grade, which is what ours is, what you'll be mining, we're 55% higher grade than our next closest high grade peer. And we're undervalued. We're trading at half the ounce in the ground valuation to them. So even though we've come a long way in just the last month, there's still, we've been out of the spotlight for the better part of a year and a half. We didn't do any drilling last year. We were focused on getting our model right. We put out a resource update towards the end of last year. And then we put our head down and focused on the PEA for the first 9 months and got that out. But it didn't lead itself to a lot of news flow. So a lot of retail left chasing riches elsewhere. So our valuation sort of was hurt by that. But now, not only have we crystallized value with this report, but nothing but high grade results. And just yesterday we hit our highest grade intercept ever, and that's on our M&I conversion program. We had 8.5 kilograms over a meter, 46 grams gold, 4.3 kilograms silver. Anytime you're reporting in kilograms, you're good.
Yeah, what do you have to go? Wait a second, that's kilograms.
Yeah, and then a lot of other drilling. That's the only sort of, there's two question marks about our project right now. One is, our resource currently is 100% inferred, even though it's tightly drilled. As inferred goes, it's tightly drilled. We don't have any M&I, so people want to see, can we convert it from inferred to M&I? And these first results we put out, we were hitting 2-3 meters of a kilogram, 1.5 kilos, 3.7 kilos, 8 kilos. So we're showing not only does the high grade hit together, but we're hitting actually shallower than we've ever hit before, meaning that PEA laid out a 2.3-year payback period.
Yeah.
And that's with the resource area, the mining starting around 200 meters. Well, that 8.5 kilo intercept we hit, that was 174 meters downhole. That's the shallowest intercept we've ever got, meaning we'll likely be able to start mining actually earlier, meaning less pre-development capital required, meaning more ounces in the early years, payback period going down. So we think not only are we going to add a lot of ounces on this program, and we've got 50 drill holes we'll release by the end of the year.
Perfect.
And a lot more money on the back of Mr. Sprott to keep the drills there through the start of next year. But will tie together ounces, and the other question mark hanging over the project is how big can it get? And
Yeah.
we think we'll be able to get another 30 to 40% just on expansion drilling as well. So, 8-year mine life, we're hoping to see that go well beyond 10, hopefully 12 or 13 by this time next year. Payback period, well, if we can de-risk all of our ounces by converting it to M&I through those first 3 years of production or so,
Yep.
boom. I mean, it's going to be a fun year for us on the drills. And
here's an opportunity for someone new who hasn't looked at you before to realize the situation and why they're getting at such a discount. And it's a lot better conversation to be moving ounces from here to indicated rather than we're still digging around looking for stuff.
For sure.
And hitting the high grade as well to build out. It's always nice to have the high grade. Everyone always wants to see that. It's going to make profitability.
Grade is king, and what's nice about where we're at right now is that we've established and crystallized our mining plan and how you're going to develop the project. We're not just going to be releasing random intercepts in space. What we're doing is people can see, with the M&I holes, okay, they're tying together the early years of production. Like, wow, this is going to, one of the nice things about the M&I drilling too is this structure that you're mining first is called the Bermuda vein. We think what you'll be mining there will be north of 1 kilogram per ton head grade when all is said and done. And these results back that up. On an inferred basis, we've got it at 600 grams per ton. But as we tighten up the drill spacing, one, you get penalized less the closer the drill points are to each other, but also the grades we were seeing from this were well north of 600. So it's going to naturally move up. That'll help blow out the economics too. And then with those expansion holes you're doing, we've got 1 kilometer of vein corridor with mineralization on both sides of it that we think, very high likelihood the whole thing's going to be mineralized. Well, that's another 30 to 40% ounces. Call that another 3-4 years of mine life right there. So it's not just even about adding random ounces now, it's about adding years of mine life to it.
Yes. And I mean, you're in the right place. I mean, this is the Walker Lane in Nevada. We didn't even mention that. So you've got lots of great neighbors.
Yeah, we're 3-hour drive from Vegas, 4 hours to Reno, and the highway that connects Vegas to Reno cuts right across your property. Nevada is a good place to be, but private land in Nevada, which our entire project sits on, means that the permitting tenure there isn't 5 to 10 years. It's 12 to 14 months once you get everything submitted. So, this is going to be an active story. And as we keep pushing it forward, it's just, you can see it moving closer and closer towards production and decisions and those sorts of things. So good position to be in. The market's finally waking up.
Yeah.
And finally, we got a lot of news flow and cash to back this up and just let the good times roll.
Excellent. Keep an eye on this one, everyone. Andrew, great speaking with you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. Enjoy the rest of the conference.
Cheers. Thank you.